What do Election Day, a missing apostrophe, and veterans all have in common? Stick around to find out on today's episode of The Emma Show. Hey guys, it's Emma here, your go-to gal for all things chic, cheeky, and let's face it, sometimes controversial. Today, we're diving into Veterans Day. Yep, that day in November we all love because, like, federal holiday, anyone, but it's so much more than just a day off. We're talking history, social stakes, and how it's still incredibly relevant in today's world, believe it or not. So picture this. I was at a Veterans Day parade last year, totally by accident because I was, checking out this new coffee spot everyone was raving about. And OMG, let me tell you, my mind was blown. Suddenly, the whole street was filled with veterans in all their glory. It was like a kismet moment. One of those times that just makes you go, wow, people actually went through all that. It made me realize how much we often take these days for granted. Like, seriously, Veterans Day is not just a day for cookies and flag-waving grandmas. It's a chance for everyone to stop and give props to all those who have served. Okay, let's unwrap this. Veterans Day is a federal holiday. We celebrate it on November 11th each year, marking this exact moment in 1918 when silence fell over the trenches of World War I. Can you even imagine? The fighting pretty much stopped at precisely 11 a.m. I guess they were into symmetry, just saying. Now, it differs from Memorial Day, which is held in May. That day's more about remembering those who didn't make it back. Veterans Day is all about celebrating those who have served, in times of both war and peace. So, we're showing love to the living legends, guys. Let's jump to the next thing. Key figures, folks. Raymond Weeks. Ever heard of him? This World War II vet was like, hey, why limit honors to World War I veterans? He took Armistice Day, gave it a glow up, and proposed it to include all veterans. Seriously, we owe a lot to this guy for the Veterans Day we know today. And of course, shout out to Dwight D. Eisenhower, who signed the vibe-changing bill in the 50s to officially rename it Veterans Day. Hats off to President Woodrow Wilson, too, whose 1919 vision set the stage for all this honoring, and Calvin Coolidge keeping it ceremonial as ever. Now for something different. Veterans Day has its fair share of pop culture moments. Like, it's often portrayed in films and media, highlighting military sacrifice and all that jazz. Just think of those scenes that tug on your heartstrings, total Hollywood flex. But here's the real tea. These depictions can high-key boost our understanding of the day. Okay, so what else, you ask? Next episode, we'll dive into the craziness of Election Day. Chaotic yet beautiful. Don't miss it because we're gonna unpack a lot more than just ballot boxes. Spoiler alert, controversy ahead. Until next spill, stay chic and respectful. Yas Queen?